Hi, I'm Rania. The art of belly dancing has many different qualities, from fast and percussive to slow and sensual. I've decided to take the slower, more snake-like undulating movements and put them together with some smooth R&B sounds for a great belly dance workout. These movements improve grace and posture while strengthening your abdominals and lower back muscles. And you learn some beautiful belly dance combinations. Enjoy your workout.
Let's begin our warm-up with some belly dance style snake arms. Curve your arm towards the ceiling as if you're lifting a giant beach ball. Then drop it, elbow to the floor. Curved arm, elbow to the ceiling, and then elbow to the floor. Then do both arms alternating, so as one elbow goes to the ceiling, the other elbow goes to the floor. Remember to keep a nice curved shape in your arm. Keep a nice tension in your arms so that you're creating some resistance for yourself. This movement is great for working every muscle from your shoulder all the way down to your fingertips. The movement should be slow and graceful. Now we're going to warm up our necks. Look to one side, other side, again, and back to center. Now let's isolate our chest by lifting it and dropping it. Really think about only moving the rib cage, not the shoulders. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. And now onto the hips. Point your right toe so that your right hip is higher than your left. Straighten that knee to lift the hip and bend the knee to drop the hip. Lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Feel a stretch in your hip as you drop. Other side. Pay attention to how the bending and straightening of the knee makes the hip go up and down. This is essential in belly dancing. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. Do it to the music. Now we're going to stretch those hips. Bring your arm over to one side, nice relaxed stretch. Take a nice deep breath and relax, no bouncing. Other side, arms over to one side, nice gentle stretch. In the next move, we'll be isolating the hips in a back and forth fashion. Pull in on the lower abdominals and bend the knees to pull the hips back. Straighten the knees and squeeze with the gluteal muscles to push the hips forward. Hips only. Notice the upper body isn't moving here. Back and forth. Back and forth. Really pull in on those lower abdominals to make the hips go back. Focus on making the movement smooth. Back and forth. Back and forth. This move is called the lower half of a camel. Let's take a moment to stretch the back. Feet apart, knees bent. Put your hands on your knees and move one shoulder in to stretch that side of your back. And other shoulder in. Stretch the other side. And up. And plie. plie, and up. Plie, up, plie, and up. If you find that your knees are extending over your feet, just widen your stance. Now move to the side and let's go into a lunge, keeping our back heel on the floor to stretch the hamstring and calf. Again, notice the knee is not extending past the foot. Now we lift the heel and bend the knee of the back leg, stretching the front of the leg. Back up over to the other side, into a lunge, back heel on the floor, stretching the calf and hamstring. And heel up, bend the knee, stretching the front of the leg. Good. And back up. Now let's start our belly dance workout. We're going to start with a move called a horizontal figure eight. Think about creating the shape of a figure eight with your hips. Move one hip forward to the side and back, and then the other. Forward, side, back, other side. Forward, side, back, other side. Forward, side, back, other side. Forward, side, back. Really think about leaning those hips front, side, and back, so the hips are away from your body. And imagine if you had a pencil pointing down from each hip, you'd be drawing the shape of a figure eight on the floor. Notice a slight bend in the knee. Now smooth it out. Really think about making that figure eight shape. Notice we're adding a hand movement where we echo the shape of the hips. Here's a straight leg variation. Same movement, but we straighten the knees. Nice, smooth, swaying movement with the hips. Now we're going to do a vertical figure eight. Instead of going forward, out, and back with the hips, we're going to go up, side, down, other side, up, side, down. So we took the pencils on our hips and pointed them forward. Now we're drawing our figure eight on the wall in front of us. Again, this is a vertical figure eight. Up, side, down, other side, up, side, down, up, side, down. Really lean those hips out to create that roundness in the shape. Notice the bending and straightening of the knee that makes the hip go up and down. Feel a stretch in your hip as you lean to the side. Now smooth it out. We're still going up, side, down, up, side, and down, but focus on keeping the movement smooth. Now we're going to do doubles. Upside down, other side, upside and down, upside and down. 1 and 2, other side, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, other side, 1 and 2. Notice the L shape with our arms that we're creating. Our arm is pointing in the direction that the hip is moving. Really focus on a nice circular shape with the hips and keeping the upper body still. Next we're going to learn a basic turn. It's step, half turn, step. Other side, step, half turn, step. Step, half turn, step, and step, half turn, step. Really look at where you're turning. Now we're going to smooth it out. And add a snake arm at the end. Good. Basic turn, snake arm. Now we're going to use this in a combination. We're going to do double vertical figure eights on each side, and then the basic turn snake arm on each side. We'll do this a couple times so you get the hang of it. Double vertical figure eight, double figure eight, turn with snake arms, other side, turn with snake arms. This is our core combination. We're going to use this throughout the routine. Now we're going to go snake arms as we bend our knees down and straighten them, working our arms and our legs at the same time. Snake arms down and up, down and up. Now pivot to one side, back to center, and other side, down and up, center, down and up, other side, down and up, pivot center, down and up. Keep going. Keep those snake arms, keep good form. Pivot center, down and up, pivot side, down and up, center, down and up, side, down and up. If you can do it, this is a really good full body workout. Keep going. Back to our core combination now. Figure eights, turn, snake arms, other side. Turn and snake arms, back to our figure eights. We're going to do this combination 4 times. Turn, snake arms, other side, and snake arms, figure eights, and 2, other side, 1, and 2. And turn, and snake arms, and turn, and snake arms. Last time, figure eights. Turn, other side. Excellent. Let's move on to the next section. This next move is called a camel. We're going to start with the chest up and down like we did in a warm-up, and we're going to add the hips back and forth like we did in the warm-up. Chest up, down, hips back, forth. Up, down, back, front. Up, down, back, front. Up, down, back, front. Really think about pulling in on your abdominals to make your hips go back, and squeezing your gluteal muscles to make the hips go forward. Chest up and down, hips back and front. Up, down, back, front. Up, down, back, front. Up, down, back, front, and up, down, back, front. When you get the hang of it, think about making the movement smooth so it has a nice undulating look. There we go, nice smooth camel. This is great for stretching and strengthening your abdominal muscles and your entire back. We're still doing chest up and down, hips back and forward, but now we're pivoting to one side and then the other side. So it's camel and 2, pivot other side, 1 and 2. Really think about going along with the music. Now we're going to add an arm. And pivot, and 2, 1, and 2. Pivot, 1, and 2. Pivot, 1, and 2. Pivot, 1, and 2. Pivot, camel, and 2. Back to our basic combination. Figure eights into our turn with snake arms. Other side, turn and snake arms. We're going to do this 4 times. Turn and snake arms. Figure 8, other side, figure 8, figure 8. Now watch the feet. We're going to go back, front, back, back, front, back for 4, and then we're going to walk forward for 4. Let's try it again. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and back, front, back. Walk it forward. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now back, back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and back, front, back. Now forward. One and 2 and 3 and 4. Now back, back, front, back, back, front, back. This time add a little bit of that pelvic camel, that lower body undulation. As you walk back and front, move your hips back and front. Back, front, back. Add those hips. Back, front, back, and back, front, back. Now forward. Add a nice shoulder shimmy with your walk forward. Make it more like a strut. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and back, front, back. Nice sassy walk forward. 2 and 3 and 4. Really pull back on those abs to make the hips go back and forward. 3 and 4. And double time now. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, front, back. Add an arm now, if you can. If not, just stay with the feet and really think about moving those abdominals back to pull the hips back. And now back to our main combination. Vertical figure 8, other side, and 2, turn, and snake arms. Turn, and snake arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4, turn, and snake arms, turn, and snake arms. Again, and 2, and 1, and 2, turn, snake arms, turn, and snake arms. Good. Let's move on. Now we're going to learn 2 new belly dance combinations and then put them together into a mini routine. Combination 1 is going to start with vertical figure 8s on each side, and then we're going to do that back front back walk. Figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, back front back, back front back, back front back, and front front with a chest drop. Figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, back front back, back front back, back front back, and drop, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, and back front back, back front back, back front back, forward drop, drop, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, and back front back, back front back, back front back, forward drop, drop, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, and back front back, back front back, back front back, and drop that chest. Now back to our core combination. Figure 8, figure 8, other side, figure 8, figure 8, turn, 2, snake arm, turn, and 2, and snake arm, figure 8, figure 8, other side, figure 8, figure 8, turn, and 2, and snake arm, turn, and 2, and snake arm, figure 8, other side, figure 8, figure 8, turn, and 2, and snake arm, turn, and 2, and get ready for combination number 2. It's camel, pivot, camel, and then the hips are going side, front, side, back. Down to a lunge, and a nice easy head roll, back up, and repeat. Camel, hips side, front, side, back. Lunge and 2, head roll, head roll, head roll, head roll. Back up and 2, camel and camel. Hips side, front, side, back. Lunge and 2, head roll 2, head roll 2, and up and 2, and camel, hips side, front, side, back. Lunge and 2, head roll 2, and up and 2. Back to our core combination, vertical figure 8s, other side, and 2, and turn, 2, snake arm, turn, and 2, and snake arm, figure 8, other side, figure 8, and turn, and 2, and snake arm, turn, and 2, and snake arm. and turn, 2, snake arm, and get ready to put these combinations together. Combination 1, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, and back, front, back, front, back, and drop, drop. Combination number 2, camel, camel, hips, side, front, side, back, lunge 2, head roll 2, and up for 2, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, figure 8, and back, front, back, front, back, chest drop, drop, camel, camel, and you're done. You did a great job. Let's move on to our cool down. Lift your arm and bend it over to one side. Relax into your stretch, breathe, and every time you exhale, go a little further. Bend the knee, and that same arm will come over to extend the stretch all the way down the side of the body. Don't forget to breathe. Nice gentle stretch. And now reach up. Stretching out our sides. Other side, and reach. Now grab one elbow and pull it back. This is a really good tricep stretch. After those snake arms, we need it. Now other side, grab the other elbow and pull back. Always remember to relax in your stretches and no bouncing. Let's take it to the floor. Legs out in front. And flex your feet. If you want to grab your toes and pull back for more of a stretch in your calf, go right ahead. Slowly stretch your calves and hamstrings. Breathe and relax. And back up. Legs in a V. Slowly walk your body forward. Nice flat back. And gently walk it back up. Stretch the side, breathe, exhale, arm over the other side. Nice gentle stretch and breathe. Legs almost together, bend one knee, bring that leg behind you, and lean back for a quadricep stretch. Go back as far as you comfortably can without stressing that muscle. Walk it back up, straighten that leg, bend the other knee, bring the lower leg behind you, and stretch the other quadricep by leaning back gently. Excellent. Bring it back up, straighten the leg, back up to a standing position. Look to one side, stretching your neck, and to the other side. Look up. And look down. And we're done. Congratulations. Now let's take a look at some of the movements we learned used in a performance dance. One important aspect of belly dancing is balance. In this segment, I will perform belly dancing while balancing a sword. Enjoy the show, and see you in the next workout. Rania is also dancing traditional cabaret style. Notice the lively, energetic overall feel of the dance. This dance is an improvisational piece, as choreography is seldom used for this cabaret style. Let's start our leg workout with some pliés. Knees far out apart past your shoulders. Bend and up. Plie and up. Arms down and up and down and up. Keep your lower leg at a 90-degree angle to the floor. Try not to extend your knees beyond your feet. Keep your weight back a little to keep the movement in your quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteal muscles, and avoid putting too much weight on the knees. Now down and hold. And up. Down and hold. And up. Down, hold, and up, down, and hold. Feel a burn in your gluteal muscles and your hamstrings. Back up. Legs together. Put your weight on one leg. Point the other toe for balance. We're going to do some one-legged lunges. Lunge and up, and lunge and up. Down and up, and down and up. Keep going. Remember, one leg is doing most of the work and the other leg is just there for balance. Now we're going to move the other leg to the side. Down and side. Down and side. Down and side. And down and side. Now to the back. Down and back. Down and back. Down and back. And down and back. Other side now. Find your balance on the other leg, point the other toe, starting with the one-legged lunges. Down and up. Down and up. And down and up. And down and up. Now down and side. Down to the side. Down to the side. And down and side. Down and side. Now down and back. Down and back. Down and back. Down and back. And down and back. Nice, slow, controlled movements. Since most of us don't have a ballet bar in our home, we're going to use the nearest chair. Grab the chair for support and bring your outside leg forward and back. Keep a rotation in your thigh so that your inner thigh is controlling the movement of your leg forward. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Sweep your foot along the floor and back. Now it's knee up and back and up and front. Up, back, up, front, up, back, up, front. Working the inner and outer thigh. and back, up, front, up, back, up, front, up, back, up, front, up, and other side. Grab the chair for support. Bring your leg forward and back. Think about the inner thigh bringing the leg forward. Sweep your foot along the floor, forward and back, forward and back. Nice controlled movement. Don't swing like a pendulum. Up, front, up, back, up, front, up, back, up, front, up, back. Keep going. We're all done with our chair. Let's take it to the floor now. On your hands and knees. Keep support in your abdominals so your back is straight, and lift the leg behind you. Up and down and up and down. Keep a nice straight back. Working your hamstring and gluteal muscles. Up and down, up and down. Keep going. Other side now. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Remember to keep support in your abdominals so your back is straight. Keep the movement in your gluteals and hamstrings. Other side now. Up, out, back, and down. Up, out, back, and down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, and down. Keep going. Other side now. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down. Up, out, back, down, and up, out, back, down.